Hello there, and welcome to Sleep Science 360. I'm glad you drifted in tonight in your own quiet way. Maybe it's been a long day, or maybe you're one of those souls who falls asleep more easily when the mind is wrapped in gentle mysteries instead of counting sheep. Either way, this space is yours. Nothing to finish, nothing to solve, only a slow breath and the soft weight of your body easing into the bed. Because tonight, we're wandering into something deeper than the sky, something softer than starlight, something older than memory. We're entering the hidden universe, the vast, quiet architecture beneath everything you see. Invisible strands of matter holding galaxies in delicate suspension. Light that began its journey long before Earth even existed, still finding its way to you now. As one poet once whispered, light that left its star before you were born is touching your skin tonight. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. And in this moment, with the night settled around you, the hidden universe begins to open. And as we settle into this gentle beginning, we drift together into a quieter corner of the night. The room dims, the world softens, and the mind loosens its grip just enough to float. You can rest now. We move through this stillness like slow travelers gliding through a calm sea. There is no hurry here and nothing sharp. Only the soft glow of distant stars and the tender hush of awareness expanding. Somewhere above us, the sky holds its breath, and we drift beneath it lighter than we were a few moments ago. As our thoughts widen, the universe opens a little. Not in a dramatic way, but in a slow, patient unfolding, as if an ancient curtain were lifting grain by grain. What we see first is simple, a dark canvas scattered with points of light, but beneath that familiar surface lies an entire hidden structure we rarely notice. You can rest now. In the quiet, something remarkable comes forward. The universe is not empty. Space is not blank. It is held together by a delicate, invisible web, a cosmic lattice stretching across 93 billion light-years of observable space. This web is woven from dark matter, a substance we cannot see, yet it shapes everything we can. It forms filaments, hundreds of millions of light-years long, bridging galaxies the way gentle rivers connect quiet valleys. And in the soft dark of your room, the thought settles without weight or urgency. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The more our vision adjusts, the more we sense how this hidden structure guides the flow of galaxies, much like underwater currents guiding schools of drifting fish. Massive clusters sit at the intersections of these filaments, some containing thousands of galaxies, each galaxy holding hundreds of billions of stars. All of it floating through space at speeds that sound impossible and yet feel calming when spoken slowly. The Milky Way itself moves at over 600 kilometers per second through the vast gravitational basin of the cosmic web. Even at that speed, the universe remains silent. It's okay to drift. We drift with it now, feeling the scale of everything grow larger and softer, like a lantern slowly rising above a quiet lake. The mind doesn't need to understand all of it. It only needs to feel the depth. A gentle curiosity warms the space around us, like the faint glow of a candle in a dark room. Somewhere light continues to travel. Some of it left its home 13 billion years ago. Some of it was born inside stars that lived and died long before Earth formed its oceans. This light, ancient and patient, carries time with it, a history drifting silently across the dark. When it touches us, we are seeing a moment that has been moving toward us since before humans even existed. It's okay to drift. The hidden universe is full of these silent timelines, threads of memory woven through the dark. We glide beside them, the way leaves float on slow water. Light from the Andromeda Galaxy, for example, takes 2.5 million years to reach our eyes. Every time we look at it, we're witnessing something that happened when early human ancestors first began to use simple tools. A quiet echo across epochs. You can rest now. The darkness around us deepens and vision shifts into something softer. Patterns begin to appear subtle, swirls, faint branching shapes, curves that resemble roots or lightning frozen in mid-flash. These are the filaments of dark matter, mapped by measuring the movements of galaxies that respond to gravity we cannot see. In simulations, they shimmer faintly, like frost spreading across a black window pane. In your mind, they drift, like pale smoke curling through still air. Somewhere, light continues to travel, and the comfort of this hidden architecture is not in its complexity, but in its quiet inevitability. It is there whether we notice it or not, guiding the cosmic dance with calm persistence, the same way a gentle current guides a drifting boat. It's okay to drift. If we zoom in closer, we find that even within the vast filaments, the galaxies cluster together like glowing beads. Some clusters are so massive that they bend the path of light with their gravity, creating arcs and rings in the sky known as gravitational lenses. Each lens is a soft distortion, a cosmic mirage shaped over billions of years. You can rest now. Imagine one of those arcs light stretched into a pale curve because it passed near a cluster containing 10, 15 times the mass of the Sunday. Even that number feels softer in the quiet, a drifting whisper of scale rather than a burden on the mind. We let it float without holding it. The universe holds it for us. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. As we move deeper into this hidden landscape, the night grows wider. We are no longer looking outward, but drifting through the structure itself like dust motes drifting through a beam of starlight. The cosmic web stretches in all directions. Filaments branch and merge. Voids open like enormous quiet rooms, some spanning hundreds of millions of light years, with almost nothing inside them. And yet, even these empty spaces feel peaceful, a reminder that silence is part of the universe's design. It's okay to drift. Voids are the universe's soft pauses, vast regions where galaxies are rare and gravity relaxes its hold. Inside a void, the nearest star may be unimaginably far away. Distances stretch beyond our sense of scale, but in this drifting state, they simply feel like open meadows of darkness. Calm expanses where nothing presses, nothing demands. You can rest now. In one of these voids, light might travel hundreds of millions of years before touching anything. Imagine that journey, not hurried, not strained, but simply continuing, steady, patient, as if the universe breathes through every photon. Somewhere, light continues to travel. And now, the hidden universe reveals something gentler still. The motion of galaxies along the filaments is not chaotic. It resembles slow rivers, with galaxies flowing toward clusters over billions of years. Rivers that take aeons to complete their paths, yet they always move with silent purpose. It's okay to drift. The Milky Way, too, is part of this flow. It moves toward the Virgo cluster, pulled by the gravity of the cosmic web. And even further, it drifts with dozens of other galaxies toward a massive region called the Great Attractor, a gravitational basin so vast that it influences motion over hundreds of millions of light years. Yet we feel nothing. We drift without effort. You can rest now. This hidden motion, these slow cosmic currents, have been flowing for nearly 14 billion years, since the first structures began to form after the Big Bang. Where we are now is simply one point along those quiet currents, a moment in an unimaginably long, serene river. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. As the part continues, the imagery grows softer than the facts. Filaments fade into gentle threads. Galaxies become distant lanterns. Void walls shimmer like faint horizons. We drift through them the way a dream drifts through memory, not holding on, just passing through. Somewhere, light continues to travel. From here, everything feels calmer. The dark is no longer empty. It is structured, supported, held by something quiet and ancient. And in that understanding, a gentle warmth spreads across the mind. It's okay to drift. The hidden universe shows its final truth for this part. Everything we can see, every star, every planet, every glowing thing, is only about 5% of what truly exists. The rest is this invisible structure, this dark matter and dark energy that cradles the cosmos in silence. You can rest now, and as this awareness settles, as the mind grows heavy and soft, the hidden universe dims into a gentle glow. Not disappearing, just drifting to the background as our journey continues. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. And in that slow breath, part 1 comes to its quiet, close, carrying us into deeper night, where the unseen world continues its ancient drift. The hidden universe stretches around us as if it were a vast cathedral of darkness and faint light, its pillars shaped not from stone, but from gravity and time. It extends far beyond what we can see, quietly sculpting the motion of galaxies and holding the fabric of the cosmos in a gentle, steady tension. You can rest now. Even here, in this expanding night, there is order. Not rigid, not demanding, but a soft structure spread across hundreds of millions of light years. It resembles the branching of frost on glass or the delicate veins in a leaf, except these patterns span the entire observable universe. In the stillness, the thought feels light, as if carried by a slow breeze drifting through ancient halls. Somewhere light continues to travel. As we move deeper, the mind encounters the halos, vast spheres of dark matter that cradle galaxies within their invisible arms. Each halo extends far beyond the visible stars, sometimes reaching hundreds of thousands of light years before fading into the cosmic dark. These halos are the quiet guardians of galactic structure, their gravity binding stars together like threads in a softly woven tapestry. It's okay to drift. Inside a halo, stars orbit the galactic center at speeds that should tear them free. Yet, they remain held by something unseen. It is the calm presence of dark matter that keeps them in their graceful loops. The Milky Way, for example, spins once every 230 million years, a slow breath of creation, so vast and gentle that we hardly feel its motion at all. You can rest now. Picture the halo not as a rigid sphere, but as a soft glow surrounding the galaxy, like a faint transparent mist, a presence that shapes everything yet reveals nothing. The hidden universe is defined by these invisible contours, curved not by light, but by the mass that whispers through the dark. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Far beyond a single galaxy, the halos begin to touch, merging like softly overlapping ripples in deep water. Where they meet, new structures arise, bridges of dark matter and gentle gravitational gradients that guide the drift of galaxy groups. These bridges form the backbone of the cosmic web, silent highways of mass stretching for tens of millions of light years. Somewhere, light continues to travel. Along these invisible highways, galaxies move with the patience of drifting snow. They migrate slowly toward one another, drawn by the quiet pull of shared gravity. Galaxy groups like ours, about 50 or so members in the local group, move as a family through this hidden landscape, floating towards larger clusters, like leaves drifting toward a calm shore. It's okay to drift. The local group itself rests within one of these dark matter filaments, a slender thread in a much larger network. and the filament is not lonely. It connects to other threads, each one guiding the slow motion of galaxies toward the Virgo cluster, a massive gathering of more than 1300 galaxies, glowing faintly in a distant region of the sky. You can rest now. If we drift further, we reach the superclusters, vast structures spanning 100 million light-years or more. They rise like continental plates of light and gravity shaping the deep architecture of the cosmos. The Laniakea supercluster, the home of our local group, is one of these immense formations, a cosmic continent stretching across 520 million light-years. Its gravitational flow, carrying countless galaxies toward a shared center. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. And yet, even a supercluster is only a ripple on the surface of something larger. The hidden universe continues outward, its patterns repeating softly like echoing waves. Somewhere, light continues to travel. The edges between these structures are not sharp. They dissolve slowly into voids, vast expanses where galaxies are scarce, where distance stretches like a long, quiet exhale. These voids are some of the most peaceful regions in the cosmos. Some span hundreds of millions of light years, and inside them, a traveler could drift for eons without ever encountering a single star. It's okay to drift. The darkness within a void is softer than the darkness we imagine because it is unburdened. Nothing presses, nothing pulls sharply, nothing disturbs the quiet. Some call these voids the rooms of the universe, silent chambers, where light can travel for ages without touching anything at all. You can rest now. In these tranquil expanses, the faint glow of a distant galaxy might be the only landmark for billions of years. Its light, thinned by distance, moves like a slow memory across the dark. A single photon could cross the entire void over the span of 1 billion years, never once colliding, never once disturbed. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Yet even here, there is motion. The void walls, the thin boundaries separating emptiness from clusters, shift gently over cosmic time. Matter flows inward, voids expand outward, and the hidden universe slowly reshapes itself in patterns that repeat on every scale. Somewhere light continues to travel. This quiet flow is governed by the delicate interplay between dark matter and dark energy. Dark matter gathers. Dark energy expands. Together, they choreograph the large-scale structure of the universe with patient precision, not in a sudden burst, but over billions of years, each movement as soft as drifting mist. It's okay to drift. Dark energy, which makes up about 68% of all cosmic content, gently accelerates the expansion of space itself. Galaxies are carried away from one another, like tiny lanterns floating on an ever-widening sea. And yet, within their dark matter halos, they remain anchored, locally held, in quiet unity amid universal drift. You can rest now. This balance, local cohesion, cosmic separation, is a hidden harmony of the universe. Everything close stays familiar. Everything far slips gently away. The mind, hearing this in the dark, finds its own rhythm in the pattern. A slow widening, a soft release. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Deep within a filament, the temperature of the intergalactic medium can hover around 1 million degrees. Yet, the density is so low that it feels colder than any vacuum on Earth. Heat, spread thinly across immense distances, becomes silence. Even high-energy particles glide through the voids with barely a whisper. Somewhere light continues to travel, and as galaxies fall along these filaments, they often merge, not violently, but in slow, swirling dances that unfold over hundreds of millions of years. The stars within them rarely collide. Space is far too spacious for that. But their clouds of gas and their dark matter halos intertwine gracefully, forming new shapes and new centers of gravity. It's okay to drift. The Milky Way is on such a path now, drifting toward the Andromeda Galaxy at about 110 kilometers per second. They will meet in roughly 4 billion years, merging into a single serene galaxy, sometimes called Milkdromeda. Yet, even this future union is only one thread in the vast tapestry of cosmic drift. You can rest now. Imagine watching the two galaxies approach each other over the span of aeons. Their halos touching first, their stars swirling together in slow celestial spirals. There is no rush in their movement, no urgency, only the quiet certainty of gravity guiding them home. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The hidden universe continues this soft choreography everywhere. Filaments shift, clusters grow, voids stretch, light travels, time unfolds, and through it all, a calm structure holds the sky in place. Somewhere light continues to travel. The imagery grows softer now, as if the cosmic web were dimming into a gentle twilight. Halos melt into pale shadows. Galaxies become distant embers glowing faintly against the dark. It's okay to drift, and in this slow fade, the hidden architecture of the universe settles into silence once more, quiet and ancient, cradling everything within its invisible arms. You can rest now. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The darkness surrounding us now feels less like an empty space and more like a living ocean of quiet patterns stretching endlessly in every direction. The longer we drift within it, the more its hidden structure reveals itself, not in bursts of revelation, but in gentle, gradual shapes that emerge as softly as morning light through a fogged window. You can rest now. The cosmic web lingers like a faint memory woven through the night. Its filaments stretch across unimaginable distances, linking galaxies like glowing beads on threads of gravity, too delicate to see, yet too powerful to ignore. Here, scale dissolves into feeling, distance becomes atmosphere, and the stars seem to hum with a slow, silent rhythm. In this calm expanse, the structures we move through are vast enough to cradle millions of galaxies, yet subtle enough to drift past our awareness unless we listen closely to the quiet logic of gravity. Dark matter halos shimmer softly in our minds, their presence felt more than understood. It's okay to drift. Within these halos, millions of stars orbit without ever colliding, their paths shaped by a gravity that wraps around them like an invisible tide. The stars closer to the galactic center move through dense regions of mass, while those farther out circle in the quiet outskirts where the halo fades into the tapestry of the cosmos. Their motion forms a cosmic hum, a deep, patient resonance that has continued for billions of years. You can rest now. Beyond the galaxies, threads of dark matter stretch outward, meeting and separating in patterns guided by ancient fluctuations from a time when the universe was less than 1 million years old. These primordial ripples, tiny variations in density, seeded the enormous structures we see today. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Imagine those early ripples, infinitesimal differences in temperature and mass, spreading across a universe still glowing from its own birth. Over the course of 13.8 billion years, those tiny variations solidified into the architecture of the cosmos. Galaxies formed along the denser ridges. Voids opened where matter was sparse, and the entire structure grew like frost, crystallizing on an infinite window pane. Somewhere, light continues to travel. As we drift through these memories of creation, the faint glow of early starlight shimmers in the distance, Many of the oldest stars were born when the universe was only a few 100 million years old. Their light still travels, crossing billions of light years to arrive at distant observers who look up from planets yet unimagined. It's okay to drift. The first galaxies formed along the densest threads of dark matter. They were small, irregular, and filled with hot, bright stars that burned quickly and fiercely. These stellar ancestors flooded the cosmos with ultraviolet light, clearing away the obscuring fog of hydrogen that once filled the universe. This era, known as reionization, marked a shift from a foggy universe to a transparent one where light could finally travel freely. You can rest now. Even today, the faint afterglow of the universe's beginning, the cosmic microwave background, whispers through space at a temperature just above absolute zero. Its photons stretch across billions of years, carrying with them the imprint of the universe's earliest moments. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. This ancient light is a map of the hidden universe, revealing where matter once gathered and where it thinned. By studying its faint ripples, scientists discovered that only 5% of the cosmos is made of ordinary matter. The rest, the unseen, the unlit, the ungraspable, shapes the very fabric of existence. Somewhere light continues to travel. As we linger in this expanding darkness, the structures around us feel less like objects and more like currents. Filaments flow gently toward clusters. Clusters drift subtly toward superclusters, and even these enormous structures move with the overall expansion of space, carried along by dark energy in a slow outward drift that has continued for billions of years. It's okay to drift. Galaxies rarely remain isolated. They gather in clusters, bound together by vast pools of dark matter. Some clusters are so massive that they warp the very shape of space-time, bending the pathways of light. This effect creates gravitational lenses, magnifying distant galaxies, stretching them into elegant arcs as if painted across the sky with a steady and ancient hand. You can rest now. One famous cluster, a swirling assembly of galaxies over 5 million light-years wide, acts as a natural telescope. Its gravity amplifies the glow of galaxies, so distant that their light has traveled for more than 12 billion years before reaching our instruments. In these soft distortions, we see the youngest galaxies, small embers flickering in the early darkness. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Yet no matter how far we drift, the hidden universe always circles back to the balance of matter and motion. Gravity draws structures together. Acceleration pulls them apart, and between these forces lies the gentle equilibrium that shapes everything we see. Somewhere light continues to travel. In the vast voids, galaxies drift quietly along the edges, following the pull of nearby clusters. Voids themselves expand, growing emptier over time as matter flows toward denser regions. Inside these empty expanses, a traveler could journey across hundreds of millions of light years without encountering a single star. It's okay to drift. The silence here is deeper than anything we know. Not the silence of a quiet room, but the silence of space stretched thin across unimaginable distances. Photons glide without interruption. Particles seldom collide. The very concept of sound dissolves into the emptiness. You can rest now. Yet, even this emptiness is part of the larger pattern. Voids grow because the universe expands. Clusters tighten because gravity gathers. And filaments stretch because they are caught between these two cosmic forces. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In a distant filament, a galaxy forms from cooling gas, compressing until stars ignite like soft lanterns in the night. Its spiral arms slowly unwind over billions of years, shaped by interactions with dark matter nearby companions, and the faint push of cosmic tides. Somewhere light continues to travel. Galaxies merge and part ways, sometimes passing close enough to disrupt each other's shapes without ever touching. Their encounters send waves of stars spiraling outward, drawing bridges of faint light between systems that will never meet again. It's okay to drift, and all the while, the hidden universe continues its slow choreography. Halos expand and contract. Clusters drift in long arcs. Voids widen like quiet lakes in the night. The cosmic web breathes with a rhythm far too slow for human senses to detect, yet soft enough for the drifting mind to feel as calm. You can rest now. The imagery becomes gentle again, as though the web itself has dimmed into a faint tapestry. Galaxies settle into pale points. Filaments fade into distant threads. The darkness grows softer, like velvet warmed by distant starlight. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In this settling quiet, the hidden patterns of the cosmos remain ancient, steady, and endlessly unfolding. They exist whether we see them or not, holding everything in vast, invisible arms. Somewhere, light continues to travel. The night loosens one more shade, and the drifting deepens as the universe softly reshapes itself around our awareness. It's okay to drift. You can rest now. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The darkness around us settles into a deeper, quieter shape, as if the universe has lowered its voice to a soft whisper. The hidden structures we've been drifting through begin to stretch out like gentle pathways, guiding our awareness farther into the ancient architecture of the cosmos. Nothing presses, nothing rushes, just the slow unfurling of distance and the soft shimmer of starlight woven through the dark. You can rest now. The filaments ahead curve like faint rivers of gravity, each one millions of light years long. They twist and bend through the void with a patience that spans epochs. Some filaments hold more than 10,000 galaxies, strung like lanterns along an invisible thread. From afar, these structures resemble strands of silk pulled taut between faraway shores of space. Somewhere, light continues to travel. As we drift closer, the galaxies along these threads reveal themselves not as rigid points, but as gentle swirls of motion. Each galaxy spins, glows, and breathes within its dark matter halo, the invisible cocoon that holds it steady against the pull of cosmic tides. Even the largest galaxies, stretching over 1,000,000 light years, glide along their filament homes so slowly the motion feels like a dream. It's okay to drift. Some filaments are thick and rich, with matter carrying clusters of galaxies toward massive intersections called nodes. Others are slender, barely luminous, holding only a handful of glowing islands across their entire length. Yet each one is part of the same vast pattern, a lattice that underlies everything we see when we look up at the night sky. You can rest now. Far beyond one filament, we find a region where dark matter thickens into a soft gravitational well. Here, the galaxies cluster tightly, forming groups that swirl like constellations of embers. Their halos overlap, creating a shared envelope of mass that steadies their orbits and preserves their quiet companionship over billions of years. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Within these clusters, gravitational interactions subtly reshape the galaxies. Some become elongated, their spiral arms stretched like tides pulled by passing neighbors. Others lose their gas to the hot, thin plasma filling the cluster's heart. This plasma, heated to millions of degrees, glows faintly in X-rays, yet remains silent, stretched across spaces so vast that its heat is barely felt. Somewhere light continues to travel. Even in the cluster's bustling center, collisions are rare. Galaxies pass close their halos, brushing like whispered greetings, but stars remain far enough apart to drift undisturbed. It's only the dark matter and the gas clouds that feel the slow tug of interaction. Their motions spread ripples through the cluster, like soft echoes, shaping its evolution for hundreds of millions of years. It's okay to drift. Further out beyond the cluster's luminous edge, the cosmic landscape thins again. Stars grow sparse. Filaments stretch into the dark with delicate strands, and the void returns a vast, quiet ocean where matter dims into rarefied whispers. You can rest now. Inside this void, distance expands into something nearly infinite to the human mind. Light may travel for hundreds of millions of years without touching anything. Galaxies recede like islands in a boundless sea. The emptiness here is not a cold emptiness, but a spacious one, a calm, velvety, dark, free of urgency. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The void walls that border this silence shift subtly over time. Gravity pulls their edges inward. Dark energy pushes the outer cosmos outward, and the void slowly grows its interior, hollowing out as matter drains toward denser threads. This slow reshaping is one of the universe's most patient dances. Somewhere light continues to travel. At the intersection of two such void walls, we find a rare phenomenon, a gravitationally lensed filament, where mass concentrates enough to bend the light passing through. A distant galaxy behind this structure appears, stretched, its glow pulled gently into a curve that softens across millions of light years. It's okay to drift. Light that reaches us from that distant galaxy began its journey billions of years ago, crossing the vast ocean of cosmic time long before the Earth formed its mountains or oceans. Each photon is a tiny messenger carrying the story of a star that may no longer exist, and yet it arrives softly, settling into our awareness like an echo from the dawn of creation. You can rest now. The hidden universe holds these stories in its quiet structure. Every filament, every cluster, every void is a chapter of an unfathomably long narrative written in gravity and time. Dark matter shapes the framework. Dark energy stretches the pages. And ordinary matter, the glowing stars and swirling galaxies, paints only the thinnest brushstroke across the surface. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In another region, a faint bridge of dark matter connects two distant clusters. Though nearly invisible to light, its presence bends the motion of galaxies passing through the corridor. Over billions of years, the clusters inch closer, drawn by the combined gravity of the thread between them. Somewhere, light continues to travel. As the clusters approach, filaments begin to shift. Gas pools at the centers. Stars form in the compressed clouds. And new galaxies slowly take shape in the quiet spaces between giants. Their first stars ignite like tiny sparks in the enormous darkness, radiating soft ultraviolet glows that drift outward for ages. It's okay to drift. Many of these newborn galaxies will never be seen by human eyes. Their light too faint and too distant to reach us in its original form. But their presence shapes the cosmic web, adding weight to the threads that guide other galaxies on their long journeys. The hidden universe remembers every step, every ripple, every spark. You can rest now. The deeper we drift, the more the structures fade into something softer, a dim glow spread across billions of light years, like the reflection of distant lanterns on a still lake at night. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The temperature of the intergalactic medium shifts between extremes. In dense clusters, it reaches tens of millions of degrees, yet remains thin as breath. In voids, it drops to near absolute stillness, a chill so complete that even energetic particles move without friction. Somewhere light continues to travel. This contrast The warmth of clusters and the cold of voids creates gentle flows of matter over cosmic time. Gas drifts along temperature gradients. Halos swell and collapse. Galaxies slowly change shape as tidal forces nudge them on paths sculpted by gravity's ancient memory. It's okay to drift. The cosmic web itself is not fixed. It evolves. Filaments brighten where galaxies merge. Nodes grow heavier as clusters swallow smaller groups. Voids stretch wider as expansion continues its steady push, and the entire structure shifts like a slow-moving constellation in a boundless sky. You can rest now. Across these enormous scales, time feels different. 1 billion years passes like a single inhale. A galaxy's lifetime unfolds like a gentle ripple, spreading across the surface of a dark ocean. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The hidden structure supporting everything holds steady beneath this motion. Invisible, ancient, woven into the very tension of space. Dark matter anchors the web. Dark energy widens its reach, and the stars glimmer only as delicate traces of the true architecture beneath. Somewhere, light continues to travel. The imagery softens into a twilight of drifting filaments. Galaxies glow as faint embers. Particles glide through the quiet like grains of shimmering dust. It's okay to drift. Nothing here rushes. Nothing here demands. The universe breathes in silence and carries us gently with it, through structures older than time and distances far beyond dream. You can rest now. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The darkness unfolds into something even wider, as if the universe has opened another quiet chamber reserved for those who drift slowly enough to notice. The vast architecture beneath everything spreads out in soft layers of gravity and time, each one more delicate than the last. There is no urgency here, no edges, just the smooth continuity of space stretching farther than thought. You can rest now. As the mind settles deeper, the filaments take on a gentler hue, glowing faintly like distant threads of silver woven into the black fabric of the cosmos. Their shapes curve through the quiet in sweeping arcs that span tens of millions of light years. Galaxies cling to these silent bridges, their motion guided by the faint pull of gravity that has persisted since the universe was young. Somewhere, light continues to travel. Between these glowing strands, patterns emerge slowly, clusters gathering like soft constellations, voids widening like still lakes, and faint bridges linking distant shores of matter. Every part of this hidden landscape moves with a rhythm so slow that time itself feels stretched thin. It's okay to drift. We descend a little further into this structure, finding a junction where several filaments meet. The density here increases not violently, but with a quiet certainty that draws galaxies inward over billions of years. These intersections, called nodes, act as gravitational anchors for entire regions of space. You can rest now. Within one of these nodes, we encounter a massive cluster brimming with thousands of galaxies. Their halos overlap, creating a collective gravity that bends space around them like a soft depression in an endless fabric. Hot gas fills the interior, glowing faintly in X-rays at temperatures of tens of millions of degrees, yet spread so thin that it poses no disturbance to the drifting mind. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. At the heart of the cluster, a giant elliptical galaxy shines with the light of trillions of stars. Its glow is steady calm, formed from countless mergers over billions of years. Surrounding it, galaxies orbit like lanterns, suspended on invisible currents, their motions controlled by the joint mass of the entire cluster. Somewhere light continues to travel. When two galaxies approach one another, Their halos touch first, silent, transparent, a meeting of gravitational envelopes. The stars pass through with enormous distances between them, but the dark matter interacts, shifting each halo's shape like gentle tides brushing along a shoreline. It's okay to drift. As they merge, gas clouds compress. New stars form like faint embers catching flame. Dust swirls into elegant arcs, and the entire structure becomes a slow, glowing whirl, stretching over thousands of light years. These mergers happen often in the cosmic web, each one a quiet blending of history and mass. You can rest now. Beyond the crowded cluster, a filament trails into the darkness, its thickness gradually thinning until it becomes a delicate strand. Here, galaxies sit farther apart, each wrapped in its own halo, drifting along the same quiet river of time. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Light from these distant galaxies carries within it the story of how they formed. Some of the photons that reach us spent over 10 billion years moving through empty space, bouncing off nothing, splintering around, no obstacles. A journey so long that human history is only a brief flicker beside it. Somewhere, light continues to travel. These photons remember everything the early universe's fog, the first stars flickering awake, the gradual sculpting of matter into filaments and nodes. They traverse voids the size of superclusters without ever slowing. It's okay to drift. When light finally brushes against our awareness, it has crossed distances far beyond imagination. This glow faint as a memory reminds us that the universe is always communicating in delicate ways. Every beam of starlight is an ancient message whispering from a past so distant it feels like another universe entirely. You can rest now. Deeper still, the cosmic web reveals substructures inside its substructures. Filaments break into strands, strands into smaller bridges, bridges into halos, and halos into cloud-like envelopes of dark matter rippling gently as galaxies move within them. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. One particular bridge spans several million light years between two clusters. Galaxies travel along its length, as though following a quiet road drawn by the combined gravity of the giants ahead. Along the way, tiny groups of stars bundle together, forming dwarf galaxies that orbit the larger ones like small companions. Somewhere light continues to travel. The temperature here is nearly absolute stillness. The density barely registers, and yet matter flows slowly but steadily, guided by faint gradients in the gravitational landscape. It's okay to drift. Every so often, a galaxy punctures the edge of a filament drawn toward a void. Its path curves gently, redirected by the subtle pull of nearby halos. These detours add texture to the cosmic web, creating faint branches and offshoots that thread through the darkness like wandering roots. You can rest now. Farther out in the deep quiet between filaments, the void opens once again. A region so empty that a single cube, a million light years across, might contain only a handful of atoms. The silence here is complete. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Because voids expand faster than clusters collapse, they slowly hollow out the universe into vast regions of pure darkness. Galaxies skirting their edges feel the gentle outward drift of space growing wider. Somewhere light continues to travel. And yet, despite their emptiness, voids are essential. They give structure, room to grow. They push matter toward the filaments, guiding the evolution of galaxies over billions of years. It's okay to drift. Within these vast expanses, cosmic rays sail through darkness for unbroken stretches of time and distance. Neutrinos from distant supernovae pass silently through, rarely touching anything at all. The void feels like the still breath between the universe's slow heartbeats. You can rest now. Returning to the filament, we notice how its density changes with each passing million light years. Where it thickens, new galaxies bloom from cooling clouds of gas. Where it thins, only older, dimmer systems remain drifting quietly through the long night of space. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Eventually, the filament rises toward another cluster, a luminous island surrounded by an ocean of dark matter. Here, gravitational interactions intensify, but their strength is felt only in slow, patient motions. Somewhere, light continues to travel. Galaxies entering this region often shed their outer gas as they fall into the cluster's warm medium. This stripped gas becomes new material for other stars to form. Nothing is lost. Everything reshapes. It's okay to drift. In the cluster's core, two massive galaxies spiral toward each other. Their motions trace elegant arcs across tens of thousands of light years. Their halos entwine, their stars mix, and eventually they merge into a single, larger glow that will outshine everything nearby. You can rest now. Their merger sends ripples through the surrounding dark matter, subtle waves that propagate outward like a stone sinking into the surface of a still lake. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Those ripples change the motions of galaxies nearby, altering their orbits by small amounts that accumulate over billions of years. Somewhere light continues to travel. The structure continues to evolve, never rushing, never pausing, but reshaping itself in a long, slow breath held across cosmic time. It's okay to drift. Across the expanse, the web glows faintly with the ancient memory of its creation. Galaxies shimmer softly, filaments stretch outward, voids widen, and the universe holds everything in its calm, invisible embrace. You can rest now. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The darkness ahead stretches like a slow horizon, calm and unbroken, as if the universe were taking another long breath before revealing what lies deeper within its hidden frame. Nothing sharp remains in sight, only drifting embers of distant galaxies and the faint shimmer of matter woven through enormous spans of quiet. You can rest now. The cosmic web around us seems to pulse softly, not with speed, but with the patient rhythm of ancient structures adjusting over time. Filaments sway across tens of millions of light years, their gravitational threads guiding the motion of galaxies that have been traveling along them for billions of years. Somewhere, light continues to travel. What first appears as a simple thread of mass expands under closer attention. Each filament contains rivers of gas, dark matter halos, layered like soft fog, and galaxies drifting along its length, like lanterns on slow-moving water. It's okay to drift. Inside one of these filaments, gas gathers into cool clouds. Over immense timescales, these clouds collapse under their own faint weight, triggering the birth of new stars. The glow of these newborn stars slowly envelopes the region, coloring the filament with tiny sparks of blue and white. You can rest now. The newly formed stars illuminate the history around them. Their ultraviolet light pushes outward, carving subtle patterns into the gas. As they age, they breathe heavier elements into space, enriching the filament and preparing the material for future generations of stars. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Not far from these nurseries, ancient galaxies drift with steady calm. Some have existed for nearly 10 billion years, their shapes softened by time and gentle gravitational encounters. Their halos have thickened their motion, slowed into long spirals, stretching across hundreds of thousands of light years. Somewhere, light continues to travel. Across the filament clouds of dust, float like shimmering threads, catching starlight and scattering it into faint glows that shimmer through the dark. These dust grains, smaller than smoke particles, carry within them the remnants of stars long extinguished. It's okay to drift. As the dust drifts into denser regions, it forms delicate arches across the path of starlight. These arches cast soft shadows that extend for light years, marking the slow movement of matter across the filament. You can rest now. Farther ahead, the filament thickens into a quiet gravitational basin where several galaxies have gathered over time. Their halos overlap, creating a shared envelope that steadies their orbits and binds their histories into one long collective motion. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Some galaxies within this basin are rich in gas and continue forming stars at a gentle pace. Others have grown quiet, their star-making clouds depleted long ago. They drift through the basin like old travelers carrying luminous memories of younger epochs. Somewhere, light continues to travel. One galaxy in particular shimmers with an unusual glow. Its stars move in a faintly distorted pattern, a subtle sign that it once merged with another galaxy. The traces of this ancient event remain woven through its spiral arms, streams of stars stretching outward like brushstrokes of silver against the night. It's okay to drift. As we drift nearer, the distortion sharpens gently, revealing long arcs formed from tidal forces acting over hundreds of millions of years. These arcs curve across space with a grace so slow it feels almost still. You can rest now. Traveling farther into the basin, the faint glow of intra-cluster light becomes visible. This light is born from stars stripped from their galaxies during close encounters. Now they drift freely, floating in the gravitational sea between galaxies. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Millions of stars wander here unbound to any one home. Their combined glow is soft and diffuse, barely visible. Yet it forms a delicate haze that stretches across the basin like a memory carried by the dark. Somewhere light continues to travel. Within the same region, clouds of hot gas circle the cluster's center. Though their temperature can reach 10 million degrees, their density is so low that they create no turbulence, no sound, no disruption. Heat spread thinly over such vast distances feels like nothing at all. It's okay to drift. Above the hot gas, gravity shapes the cluster into layers of soft curvature. Space bends gently under the mass of thousands of galaxies, forming a gravitational bowl that has existed for billions of years. You can rest now. From outside, the basin light enters at angles that reveal deeper details. Galaxies behind the cluster appear stretched and curved, their light bent by the cluster's immense gravity. These arcs, called gravitational lenses, form natural magnifying glasses that reveal galaxies far too distant to be seen otherwise. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Some of the lensed galaxies release photons that have been traveling for 12 or 13 billion years, carrying images of star systems that existed when the universe was still young. The cluster gently warps these images, spreading them like soft reflections across the dark canvas of space. Somewhere, light continues to travel. As the cluster slowly rotates, its motion shifts the paths of galaxies around it. Each orbit takes hundreds of millions of years, yet contributes to the gentle choreography of matter flowing through the cosmic web. It's okay to drift. At the basin's outer edge, another filament emerges thick and luminous with memory. Stars within it trace long arcs as the entire structure moves toward a distant supercluster, a region so massive that it influences motion across hundreds of millions of light years. You can rest now. The supercluster's presence barely registers as motion, only a faint pull that nudges galaxies in its direction. But over cosmic time, this pull shapes the entire flow of the web, organizing matter into streams and currents that feel like the slow pulse of a sleeping universe. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Clusters merge over billions of years, their cores blending into luminous giants that bathe surrounding regions in soft, diffuse light. Somewhere, light continues to travel. Each merger sends waves of dark matter outward, rippling through the invisible structure that underlies everything. Though these waves are too subtle for the human senses, their influence reaches for millions of light years, shaping orbits and guiding motion. It's okay to drift. Slowly, the structure around us begins to blur, not from confusion, but from depth. The filaments appear softer, galaxies glow dimmer, and the boundaries between clusters and voids fade into a gentle haze. You can rest now. The universe feels woven from threads of light and vast stretches of silence, each one connected to every other in patterns too large and too slow for ordinary perception. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In this immense quiet, the hidden universe breathes with the long patience of cosmic time. Stars drift, halos stretch, dark matter gathers, and light, ancient and steady, continues its unbroken journey across the vastness. Somewhere, light continues to travel. The motion softens again, the structures dim, and everything settles into a deeper stillness that wraps gently around drifting awareness. It's okay to drift. You can rest now. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The darkness ahead unfurls like a soft curtain, opening into another quiet expanse, where the hidden universe stretches in long, serene patterns. Everything here feels slower, older, and deeply patient, as if time itself has settled into a calm, unbroken drift. The filaments we've followed begin to thin into delicate strands, yet each strand still carries the faint glow of galaxies moving along its length, with rhythms shaped over billions of years. Somewhere, light continues to travel. These strands twist gently through the vastness, guided not by chance, but by the gravitational memory of the early universe. Every curve, every bend, every subtle shift reflects a history stretching back to the first seconds after the Big Bang. It's okay to drift. As we follow one slender filament, its texture becomes clearer. Dark matter halos gather like soft knots along its length, each one cradling a small galaxy, spinning quietly within its embrace. Some galaxies here are dim, their stars old, and fading, their gas depleted after aeons of slow star formation. You can rest now. Others glow more brightly, lit by fresh waves of starlight from newborn clusters, igniting deep within their spiral arms. The contrast between these galaxies adds a gentle rhythm to the filament, like alternating lanterns hung along an ancient path. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In one region, the filament widens into a faint bridge, connecting two distant clusters. Though nearly invisible to the eye, its mass subtly tugs on passing galaxies, nudging their motion for millions of light years. Somewhere, light continues to travel. As the bridge stretches onward, a small group of galaxies appears, a miniature gathering far from the major clusters. Their halos overlap softly, forming a shared well of gravity where their stars mingle in slow, sweeping motions. It's okay to drift. Within this quiet group, a lenticular galaxy glides through the darkness with a smooth, featureless symmetry. It lacks spiral arms and carries little gas, its stars orbiting in calm, circular paths. It shines like a pale disk set gently into the filament's embrace. You can rest now. Nearby, a dwarf galaxy trails behind it, its shape stretched by gentle tidal forces over hundreds of millions of years. These interactions leave faint arcs of stars that curve across the surrounding space like soft brushstrokes of starlight. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Deeper within the bridge, gas gathers into diffuse clouds, illuminated faintly by the glow of distant galaxies. These clouds are far too thin to form stars quickly. Yet they drift with purpose, pulled slowly toward denser regions, where their future may unfold in the quiet birth of starlight. Somewhere, light continues to travel. At the heart of the bridge, gravity is weaker, the matter spread thin. Yet the structure remains coherent, a reminder that even in the softest regions of the universe, the web holds its form. It's okay to drift. Eventually, the bridge narrows again, funneling matter toward a distant cluster whose glow spreads like a faint sunrise against the dark backdrop. But before the path meets that region, the strand bends, curving elegantly as it approaches a vast, yawning void. You can rest now. This void stretches outward for hundreds of millions of light years, a grand emptiness that feels almost like a breath held in infinite stillness. Galaxies skirt its edge like quiet travelers who prefer the faint illumination of familiar filaments to the unlit gulf inside. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Near the void's boundary, a lone galaxy drifts with a slow, deliberate motion, its path altered subtly by the imbalance between emptiness on one side and structure on the other. This galaxy's halo elongates slightly, its stars following curved orbits that tell the story of millions of years spent in the soft gravitational tide near the void. Somewhere, light continues to travel. The void's interior is calm, a vast region with fewer atoms than a single breath of Earth's air. Light crossing this space encounters nothing. No dust, no gas, no halos, only the faint stretching of space as the universe expands. It's okay to drift. As we watch the void's edge, its boundary shifts, almost imperceptibly pulled inward as matter flows out toward the surrounding filaments. This movement is one of the universe's quietest motions, yet it shapes the cosmic web over billions of years. You can rest now. A soft glow returns as the filament curves around the void, leading back toward the quiet heart of the hidden structure. The galaxies here move gently, their orbits steady, their halos calm, their light traveling outward on patient paths through the dark. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The darkness deepens again, not in heaviness, but in softness, a wider quiet that invites the drifting mind to relax even more deeply into the ancient rhythm of space. It's okay to drift. The filament arcs gently through the darkness, its glow thinning as it stretches farther from the cluster, like a quiet ribbon drawn slowly across an endless night. Each galaxy along this stretch moves with a calm certainty, guided by gravitational threads, too faint to see, yet too ancient to unravel. You can rest now. The motion here feels softer, as if the universe itself has lowered its pace for those who drift close enough to listen. The stars shimmer more quietly. Gas clouds form delicate silhouettes, and the halos breathe their invisible gravity into the softly curving path. Somewhere light continues to travel. One galaxy, near the edge of the filament, sends out long streams of stars, tidal trails shaped by an encounter millions of years ago. They stretch behind it like pale strands unspooling through the dark. Within these streams, stars move almost weightlessly, orbiting slowly as the galaxy drifts onward. It's okay to drift. Farther ahead, two dwarf galaxies orbit one another in a gentle dance that has lasted for billions of years. Their halos overlap like soft shadows, their stars weaving subtle patterns in long looping arcs. Sometimes they pull closer, sometimes they drift apart, but always they remain bound by the quiet pull of shared gravity. You can rest now. Beyond them, a region of faint mist appears, Not fog, but a cloud of ancient gas stretching across thousands of light years. This gas once fueled bright generations of stars, but now it drifts in near-perfect stillness, slowly cooling as it follows the curve of the filament. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Tiny sparks of light glimmer inside this cloud. These are lone stars, ejected from their galaxies long ago, now wandering through the cosmic web with no home but the darkness around them. Their glow is small, but over millions of years, it reveals their gentle passage through the deep. Somewhere, light continues to travel. As the mist thins, a new structure becomes visible, a faint diffuse bridge linking this segment of filament to another thread farther across the void. The bridge is subtle, almost ghost-like, but galaxies within it follow its path with steady devotion. It's okay to drift. These bridges form naturally over cosmic time, where weaker gravitational pulls gather matter into long, thin structures. Some of them will brighten into full filaments. Others will fade back into the dark, their mass absorbed into neighboring clusters. You can rest now. As the bridge narrows, its center dips into a region of unusually low density, a small subvoid nested within the larger architecture. Light moves through this space without resistance, gliding across tens of millions of years in pure silence. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A galaxy sits alone on the inner boundary of this subvoid. It carries the soft glow of old stars, its spiral arms faded into faint traces. Its motion is shaped by the uneven pull of the void on one side and the filament on the other. This imbalance creates a graceful curve in its long orbit, like a feather drifting on a slow-moving breeze. Somewhere, light continues to travel. Beyond the subvoid, the filament reconnects with another stream of mass flowing toward a distant supercluster. The supercluster's presence is subtle at first, just a faint direction, a quiet pull, a sense of slow alignment over enormous distances. As the alignment strengthens, the galaxies begin to move in shared currents, guided by collective gravity flowing through the web. These currents stretch across hundreds of millions of light years, yet remain gentle, steady, almost meditative in their motion. You can rest now. At the intersection ahead, clusters gather like islands joined by invisible coastlines. Their halos overlap, their gas clouds mingle, and their stars trace long, sweeping arcs that shimmer at the edge of perception. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Here, galaxies merge more often than in quieter regions. Two spirals drawn together over eons begin to intertwine arms, stretching halos, merging stars, mingling in slow, luminous spirals. Somewhere, light continues to travel. These mergers send faint waves of dark matter rippling outward through the hidden structure, subtle pulses that guide the flow of nearby galaxies and reshape the contours of the surrounding web. It's okay to drift. The more we drift inward, the more the light softens. Galaxies fade into gentle glimmers. Filaments dissolve into long, velvety shadows. Even clusters melt into distant embers set against the endless quiet. You can rest now. In this softening expanse, the hidden universe feels like a vast memory, ancient, patient, and endlessly unfolding. Matter drifts, light travels, space breathes, and time flows in unbroken, quiet arcs far beyond the reach of thought. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. It's okay to drift. The darkness opens into another layer of quiet vastness, a deeper ocean of stillness, where the hidden universe breathes in long, patient cycles. The structures around us blur gently, as if softened by the weight of time. Galaxies glow like distant embers, their light drifting across cosmic tides that have flowed for billions upon billions of years. It's okay to drift. A filament unfurls nearby, its curve subtle and elegant, stretching across tens of millions of light years with a grace too slow for ordinary perception. Its edges shimmer faintly lit by the scattered glow of galaxies moving along its spine. The filament is not a rigid bridge, but a river of quiet gravity guiding matter with calm persistence. You can rest now. Within this river, long chains of galaxies drift toward a distant gravitational well. Each galaxy follows its own orbit, yet all share the same direction, as if carried by a tide too ancient to resist. The halos surrounding them overlap like soft shadows blending into the dark. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Closer to the filament's center, gas clouds swirl in slow spiral motions. Over millions of years, these motions gather enough weight to collapse the clouds into star nurseries. Bright blue stars emerge, first burning hot and fast, their light spreading across the filament like glimpses of dawn. Somewhere light continues to travel, but just as quickly as they burn, these massive blue stars exhaust their fuel and fade into silence. Some end in soft supernovae that scatter heavier elements through the surrounding medium. Others collapse inward into black holes that drift quietly along the filament. It's okay to drift. These black holes are not the violent monsters often imagined. Most are quiet, dark, and solitary, invisible unless a star draws near. They drift through the cosmic web like heavy seeds carried by a wind made of gravity. You can rest now. Farther along the filament, a small galaxy group emerges. The galaxies orbit one another in long, sweeping ellipses that take billions of years to complete. Their motion is gentle, steady, almost ceremonial. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. One galaxy in the group glows with a faint reddish hue, a sign that its star formation has slowed nearly to a stop. Its light is old, drawn from stars that have lived through most of the universe's history. The galaxy drifts like an ember, cooling in the night. Somewhere light continues to travel. Nearby, a younger galaxy spirals energetically, its arms bright with new stars. As it glides through the group, its path is gently altered by the gravitational presence of its neighbors. These tiny changes accumulate over cosmic time, creating orbits that resemble long, looping waves. It's okay to drift. Moving deeper into the group, we encounter intra-group stars, millions of them drifting freely between galaxies. These stars were once part of galaxies that passed too closely to one another. Now they float like soft grains of light, carried by the slow tide of gravity. You can rest now. The group's faint X-ray glow reveals hot gas spread across millions of light years. Although the temperature reaches tens of millions of degrees, the gas is so thin that it would feel colder than interstellar space. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Beyond the group, the filament curves again toward a region of high density, a forming cluster. The galaxies here move slightly faster, their halos stirring the surrounding medium into long, delicate streams. Somewhere light continues to travel. As galaxies accumulate in this growing cluster, their interactions increase. Some lose their gas to the cluster's hot atmosphere. Others collide softly, merging over hundreds of millions of years into larger, more luminous systems. It's okay to drift. A few galaxies show faint arcs of starlight, curving around their bodies, tidal streams left behind by ancient mergers. These arcs stretch like luminous ribbons that shimmer faintly against the surrounding dark. You can rest now. In the cluster's interior, gravity deepens, forming a basin that draws galaxies inward. The densest region glows with the combined light of thousands of stars gathered from disrupted galaxies. This diffuse light is called intracluster light, soft and pale, like dust illuminated by moonbeams. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Past the glowing core space opens again into a labyrinth of faint filaments branching in multiple directions. Each branch guides the slow flow of galaxies toward neighboring superclusters. Somewhere light continues to travel. These flows span hundreds of millions of light years, yet the galaxies move with the gentleness of falling leaves. Their paths are steady and ancient, governed by the subtle interplay between gravity and expansion. It's okay to drift. The expansion of the universe pulls everything apart at large scales. But within these filaments, gravity knits matter together into long, enduring structures. This balance is one of the most delicate harmonies in cosmic evolution. A faint gravitational lens appears near the horizon, a soft distortion that stretches the image of a distant galaxy into a pale arc. This arc glows with light that began its journey over 12 billion years ago, carrying with it the memory of a universe that was still young. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. As the lens fades, the background deepens into a gentle darkness, broken only by traces of starlight from distant galaxies. Their light is thinner here, spread across enormous distances, like whispers carried by a patient wind. Somewhere, light continues to travel. The filament we follow thins into a narrow thread, almost imperceptible, yet still strong enough to guide the slow motion of matter across the deep. It's okay to drift. The further we move, the softer everything becomes. Galaxies dim into quiet embers. Halos fade into unseen scaffolding. Even the filaments dissolve into suggestions of structure, as though the universe were drifting toward silence. You can rest now, but even in this deep quiet, the hidden universe persists, its invisible arms supporting everything, holding galaxies in long, patient motion through the surrounding dark. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. And somewhere out there, across distances larger than the mind can hold, light continues its endless, steady journey through the calm. It's okay to drift. The darkness stretches into a softer, deeper calm, like the universe has opened another long corridor of quiet for us to wander through without weight or urgency. Far ahead, the cosmic web becomes faint, its filaments dissolving into gentle hints of structure, as if distance itself has blurred the edges of everything that glows. It's okay to drift. Galaxies appear like pale lanterns scattered across an ocean of silence. Their light is worn thin by time carried across billions upon billions of years before reaching the space we drift through now. Some shine brightly, others fade like cooling embers, but each one moves along paths shaped by invisible hands stretching through the dark. You can rest now. A faint filament emerges to our left, barely visible, its glow soft as breath against the vast stillness surrounding it. Its shape wavers gently, not from motion, but from the sheer immensity of the distance it spans. Even here, gravity weaves delicate lines through the dark, guiding galaxies with patient precision. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The galaxies along this tenuous strand move slowly toward a distant cluster. Their halos overlap like layers of faint shadow, each one adding weight to the shared gravity of the filament. Sometimes they drift closer, sometimes they ease apart, but always they follow the thread laid down by the hidden architecture beneath. Somewhere light continues to travel. One galaxy, shimmering with a muted golden light, holds the remnants of countless generations of stars. Its disk appears smooth, its arms faint, as if time has gently brushed away its sharper details. Its stars orbit in long, steady curves, carrying memories of gravitational tides that shaped it over billions of years. It's okay to drift. Close to it, a faint companion galaxy orbits like a quiet shadow, its halo stretched by the pull of the larger system. This slow interaction leaves behind delicate streams of stars that arc outward into space. These streams are ribbons of history, evidence of close passages and ancient mergers carved into the quiet of the night. You can rest now. Moving farther, the filament grows even thinner. Gas clouds fade to whispers. Halos stretch into faint outlines, and the galaxies begin to look like lonely sparks floating in a vast, infinite dusk. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Then the structure widens again, opening into a gentle basin of gravity where a small cluster has begun to form. This forming cluster glimmers faintly still, young, still gathering. Galaxies trickle inward from multiple filaments, their approach so slow that it will take billions of years before the cluster becomes dense and bright. Somewhere, light continues to travel. One galaxy near the basin's edge is rich with star-making gas. Its spiral arms pulse with new blue-white light, born from fresh star clusters emerging from cool clouds. These stars burn fast, illuminating the galaxy for a short time before fading into the long quiet that awaits all stellar families. It's okay to drift. Another galaxy nearby has already reached that quiet. Its stars are old and red, its gas long depleted, its shape smoothed into a soft elliptical glow. It drifts gently toward the basin's center, its path curved only by gravity and the faint pull of the forming cluster's mass. You can rest now. Around these galaxies, tiny star clusters orbit independently, glowing like scattered jewels caught in the faint tides of the cluster's gravity. Some clusters contain only a few hundred stars. Others house millions burning quietly in the ancient cold of intergalactic space. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A faint haze permeates the entire region, the beginning of intracluster light from stars stripped gently from their home galaxies through slow encounters. This light is fragile, spread so thin that it barely shines. But across millions of light years, it forms a soft radiance woven into the dark. Somewhere, light continues to travel. Near the core of this young cluster, gravity deepens, curving the paths of galaxies with slightly more certainty. But even here, motion remains soft. No collisions stir the quiet. No abrupt changes break the calm. Everything unfolds on scales too wide and times too long for any disturbance to take hold. It's okay to drift. A distant gravitational lens appears at the cluster's edge, stretching the faint light of a galaxy behind it into a curved smear that glows like a pale arc painted across the night. This arc contains photons older than entire continents, older than all human history, older than most galaxies in the modern universe. You can rest now. As the lens fades, the structure ahead begins to dissolve again into filaments and voids, as if the universe is exhaling slowly after holding a long breath. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The quiet here reaches another depth. Galaxies move farther apart. Gas fades into emptiness. Halos stretch into barely their silhouettes. And time feels like a long, gentle drift, unfolding without end. Somewhere, light continues to travel. It's okay to drift. The darkness deepens into a softer blue-black, the kind of quiet that settles over vast plains long after the last echo of light has faded. Galaxies thin out again, their glow dimmer, their motion slower, as though the universe has lulled itself into a gentler rhythm far removed from the busy clusters behind us. A long stretch of space opens before us, a calm valley carved from gravity and time. Across this valley, only a few galaxies shine. Small, faint systems left wandering between filaments adrift in the slow tide, shaped by the web's hidden contours. Somewhere light continues to travel. One of these galaxies glows with a cold silver-white light. Its stars are ancient, its gas exhausted, its spiral arms softened into broad, hazy strokes like charcoal smudged across dark paper. Its halo extends far beyond its visible edge, a transparent sphere guiding its motion through the quiet. It's okay to drift. Far behind it, another galaxy appears, distorted its shape, stretched by the faint gravitational pull of a nearby mass we cannot see. Its light bends subtly, as if passing through a long invisible lens, reminding us that even emptiness carries structure. You can rest now. Between these galaxies, thin clouds of hydrogen float like pale ribbons barely illuminated by starlight spilled from distant systems. These clouds may one day gather and collapse into new generations of stars, but for now they drift without urgency, carried by currents of gravity spread across millions of light years. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The valley of space narrows as we move deeper its edges, shaped by subtle gradients of mass. Even without light, dark matter outlines every contour, carving pathways for galaxies to follow over cosmic time. Somewhere light continues to travel. One of these pathways leads toward a faintly glowing knot embedded in the darkness, a proto-cluster still forming, still gathering matter from the surrounding expanse. Its galaxies are sparse for now, but the region's gravity is beginning to tighten, slowly pulling them inward. It's okay to drift. Around this forming cluster, small groups of galaxies move in long arcs, shaped by the combined mass of the invisible structures beneath them. Their motion resembles tiny eddies swirling along the edge of a quiet river. You can rest now. In the heart of one such group, two galaxies are locked in an ancient, gentle spiral, each circling the other over billions of years. Their halos overlap, their stars mingle in faint, looping streams that arc outward like soft trails of fireflies moving through summer air. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. As the proto-cluster grows, it begins to pull gas from the surrounding void. This gas forms thin filaments of its own, feeding the cluster slowly, patiently, the way rain gathers into tiny streams that merge to form rivers. Somewhere light continues to travel. Inside the cluster, galaxies vary widely, some glowing blue with fresh starlight, others dim and red with the soft fatigue of ancient generations. The younger galaxies trace spirals of bright light, while the older ones form smooth, calm ellipses that glide silently through the growing mass. It's okay to drift. A faint pressure wave ripples through the hot gas between the galaxies, traveling at speeds far beyond imagination, yet remaining silent across the enormous distances. These waves carry information about the cluster's growth, shifting its shape subtly over millions of years. You can rest now. At the edge of the protocluster, a massive galaxy begins to pull in several smaller companions. Its gravity stretches them into long arcs, peels away their stars, and adds them gently to its own halo. This process is slow and soft, an accretion of memory layered across eons. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Beyond the cluster, space opens once more into a deep, quiet void, a cavity carved by billions of years of expansion. Galaxies here are rare, like distant lanterns hung alone in a vast night. Somewhere, light continues to travel. One of these solitary galaxies drifts along the void's boundary, its path shaped by the gentle pull of a faraway filament. Its motion is so slow, so patient, that it might take 2 billion years to cross a region no larger than its own halo. It's okay to drift. As the void deepens, its silence thickens. The stars grow faint, the halos grow transparent, and the universe softens into a vast, boundaryless hush that feels like the quiet breath between heartbeats. You can rest now. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The universe around you softens into a single breath, so quiet and so patient that it feels as though the whole sky is settling with you. The filaments fade, the galaxies blur into distant warmth, and the darkness becomes a soft blanket stretching in every direction. You are safe here. The long paths of light that carried you across the cosmos begin to loosen as if they have followed you far enough and now drift gently outward, content to rest beside you in this widening calm. Each distant glow settles into a slow pulse that moves with your breathing. You feel the stillness in your chest, low and steady. A gentle warmth rises beneath you, not from any star or halo, but from the quiet awareness that your body is finally sinking, releasing its weight into the softness below. The universe holds you the way dark matter holds a galaxy, without pressure, without sound, just a steady presence that never needs to be seen. You are safe here. Around you, the cosmic web dissolves into a slow, velvety motion. Its threads drift like ribbons caught in a quiet tide. The galaxies resting upon them glide with a softness that mirrors the rhythm of your breath. And with each exhale, something in the vastness seems to exhale with you. Your body loosens a little more. It's all right to drift. The darkness no longer feels distant. It is warm, like a low hum surrounding your thoughts, letting them settle one by one, like grains of shimmering dust falling into place. You feel your shoulders soften, your neck letting go, your breath slowing into long, gentle waves. You are safe here. Somewhere far away, a faint glow lingers, a memory of starlight traveling across billions of years. But it no longer asks for attention. It simply drifts at the edge of your awareness, a soft reminder that even the oldest light eventually finds a place to rest, just like you are finding now. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Your sense of distance fades. There is no near and no far, only warmth, only breath, only the quiet weightlessness of your body beginning to float, as if the hidden universe has unfolded beneath you like a vast, gentle sea. You are safe here. Slow, the darkness cradles you the way a halo cradles its stars, quiet hands steady and patient, holding without holding. Your limbs feel lighter now, as though gravity itself has softened its grip. The tension inside you melts into the quiet, spreading outward like ripples fading into still water. It's all right to drift. Far beyond the last faint threads of the cosmic web continue their ancient motion, but they no longer feel enormous. They feel slow, distant, almost tender. You sense their rhythm the way you sense a heartbeat through a pillow, soft, steady, fading into comfort. And as they fade, your thoughts grow quieter, your breath grows longer, your body grows low and warm. You are safe here. The galaxies that once filled the sky have dimmed into a gentle afterglow. They feel like warm embers now, not bright enough to hold you awake, just soft enough to ease the mind into the deepest parts of night. Your awareness glides downward like a feather settling into the quiet of the universe's palm. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. In this drifting calm, you feel the faint sensation of floating through warm darkness, not moving, only settling deeper into a place where thought dissolves into softness. Your arms grow heavy, your legs relax, your chest rises and falls in wide, slow motions that feel older than time. You are safe here. The last shapes of the cosmos fade into smooth shadow. No more filaments, no more clusters, only a gentle warmth stretching all around you like the quiet underside of night touching your skin. You feel the stillness pooling beneath your ribs, settling into your stomach, moving down your spine like a slow, warm current. It's all right to drift, and in this warmth, you sense something familiar. The soft truth that you are held here, resting inside the same quiet fabric that carries stars across the dark. Your breath matches its rhythm. Your body follows its ease. Your mind begins to float on the gentle tide of cosmic stillness. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The quiet around you deepens into something weightless and slow, a softness that feels almost warm against your skin. The last traces of starlight dim into a low, velvety glow, barely brighter than the inside of a dream. You are safe here. The universe seems to fold inward, not closing but drawing close to you, the way a blanket settles when the night cools. Its distance melts away, and all that remains is a gentle sense of drifting through something vast that asks nothing of you. Your breath opens long and slow. You are safe here. Still, the motion of your thoughts grows softer, the edges rounding out like stones worn smooth by ancient tides. Whatever you carried today loosens its hold, as if the darkness has absorbed each weight and replaced it with quiet. You feel the exhale sink into your chest, steady and low. It's all right to drift. Somewhere far beyond sight, the hidden universe continues, its slow-breathing filaments stretching clusters, drifting voids, expanding, but all of it feels like a single gentle movement, a slow tide you ride without effort. Your ribs rise and fall in time with it, easy and unhurried. You can rest now. The darkness beneath you thickens into warmth, as though the cosmos has placed a soft hand at the small of your back, supporting you without pressure. Your body melts into it, your muscles letting go one by one, quietly disappearing into stillness. Your breath softens, almost silent. You are held. A faint pulse of memory passes through the dark. Not a thought, just a sensation. A gentle reminder that everything in the universe moves slowly toward rest. Galaxies cool, stars dim, light stretches into calm, and you, wrapped in the same ancient fabric, follow that path without needing to move at all. You are safe here. You feel the bed beneath you fade into the background, its edges dissolving as your body becomes lighter, warmer, closer to the quiet. Every breath floats a little further into the soft dark. It's all right to drift. The last thoughts that try to surface lose their shape before fully forming, melting back into the gentle hum in your skull. There is no tension left. Nothing to solve, nothing to hold up, just the slow settling of awareness into the deepest part of night. You can rest now. A warmth begins to pool behind your sternum, spreading outward like ripples of low light moving through calm water. It glides into your shoulders, down your arms, through your fingers, where the last traces of effort fade. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. Your legs grow heavier in the sweetest way, like they're sinking into a cloud warmed by distant starlight. Your feet relax, your knees loosen, your hips soften into the quiet beneath you. Your whole lower body becomes one smooth weight, resting on the tide. You are safe here, low, slow. The darkness around you has no edges now, no boundaries. Just a gentle sensation of floating in warmth. Every inhale arrives as a soft wave. Every exhale melts into the dark without a sound. Your chest moves only slightly, as if not to disturb the hush surrounding you. It's all right to drift. Far off, the last echoes of the cosmic web fade into silence. Even the ancient light that has traveled billions of years seems to dim its glow out of respect for the calm building inside you. Your awareness rests now at the threshold of sleep, balanced between waking and the deep quiet beyond. You can rest now. The night holds you, gently lifting away the final remnants of tension, the tiny muscles around your eyes, the corners of your jaw, the space beneath your tongue. Everything softens, everything loosens, everything lowers into stillness. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. No movement remains, no sound, just the warm weight of your body and the slow tide of your breath. The cosmos settles with you, curling itself into the quiet shape of a lullaby. You feel it all around you, steady and endless, holding you as gently as light held inside a star. You are safe here. The darkness deepens one final shade, smooth and warm, a cradle older than time. Your breath drifts into a whisper. Your mind glows with the last dim ember of awareness. It's all right to drift. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The quiet holds you now so completely that even the idea of motion feels far away, as if your body has become part of the warm darkness resting beneath you. Every muscle lets go of the last trace of tension. Your breath moves like a slow tide, barely touching the shore. You are safe here. The universe around you softens into a single, gentle presence. A low hum felt more in your chest than in your ears. There is no shape to it now, no filaments or halos, no clusters or drifting galaxies, only warmth, only breath, only the faint impression of something ancient holding you without pressure. Your body grows lighter, your thoughts dissolve before they can form. It's all right to drift. The darkness feels warm, as though it has wrapped itself around your ribs and is rocking you in slow, steady motions older than memory. Your inhale rises like a calm wave. Your exhale melts into the night without a sound. You are safe here. Still, whatever remains of waking thought loosens even further, sliding gently down into the quiet space beneath your heartbeat. There is no effort, nothing expected, nothing needed, only this slow sinking into the soft gravity of rest. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The warmth settles deeper behind your sternum, along your spine, through your belly, spreading outward as though the night itself were dissolving into your body. Your limbs grow heavy in the sweetest way, a gentle weight carried effortlessly by the bed beneath you. It's all right to drift. Your awareness flickers softly like a candle in a deep, windless room. It glows dim and warm, held in perfect stillness. Nothing moves inside you but breath. Nothing remains but ease. You are safe here. Around you, the last whispers of the cosmic web fade into memory. The galaxies that once glimmered now shimmer softly behind the closed curtain of your eyelids. They feel quiet, as though they too have laid themselves to rest beside you. Light from distant stars slows into a warm haze. Clusters turn to embers. Filaments dissolve into smooth, comforting dark. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. A faint warmth gathers at your fingertips, spreading slowly inward toward your elbows, your shoulders. Your chest rises once more, barely. Your exhale drifts downward into the softness below, warm and quiet as dusk settling over calm water. It's all right to drift. The last thoughts lift away like mist. The last sensations soften into glow. Your mind begins to float in the gentle cradle of its own quiet. The night deepens into a velvet whisper all around you. You are safe here. Your breath grows lighter, softer, slower, each inhale dissolving into the next exhale with no separation, no effort. Your body follows, dropping into the deepest layers of rest, like a leaf falling onto still water. You breathe softly, and the universe exhales through you. The dark becomes warmer. Your chest becomes quieter. The sound of your pulse slows into something low and far away. Your mind drifts toward the edge, where dreams begin soft and unhurried. You are safe here. Somewhere beyond thought, the universe stretches out vast and tender, and you feel yourself settling into it as naturally as light settles into the surface of a calm sea. The hush grows deeper. The night grows warmer. Your breath moves like the slow turning of a distant galaxy. You drift with it without even meaning to. It's all right to drift. And now, the final fade begins smooth as a long exhale. Light still travels. The universe breathes through you. You are home. You can rest now.